Well, hello there, YTPC. Padre Piper coming to you live via the virtual airwaves of YouTube to say, hello YouTube Pipe community. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're finding all the blessings that the good Lord has in store for you. Oh man, I'm so blessed. I'm blessed to be spending a little bit of live time with you. I wish I knew with the push on here, I don't have the other little gizmo with me today. Somebody, I missed it, as I was going live, they said, hey, I got my pipe loaded. Who is that? Chime back in, let me know, so I can say hello to you. That's the hard part about doing these things live, is you really need a producer in the studio with you to help you out and say that, you know, Phil from Briar Report has chimed in, and here's what he's got to say. Here's why I'm going live today, because it's Wednesday, and I have been meaning to record a video to post, to put up, since, oh goodness, Sunday, because I last did one on Friday. I wanted to do a little follow-up chat about the Briar Report over at BriarReport.com, the big 2018 Christmas giveaway. So we're going to do that. It's Dan Lopez. How are you today? He says. I'm having a very good one. I'm having a very good one too, my brother. So, yeah, so I wanted to do it Sunday. Didn't have time. Wanted to do it Monday. Ran out of time. Hey, TP. Wanted to do it Tuesday. Ran out of time. So I got a little time today, and I said, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and record it and post it up later this evening. And I said, I got a meeting to go to later this evening, and who knows how long that's going to take. I always say, well, it won't take very long. It always takes very long. Hello, Michael Fisher. Hello, Bob Barnes. Good evening, sir. You were smoking some holiday spirit last time, weren't you? I seem to recall that was you. You have good taste, sir. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and do this thing live, because then I don't have to worry about uploading it later. It's there. And there you are. Bob Barnes says, yes, sir. He was smoking some holiday spirit. So anyway, I hope you had a chance to get on over to BriarReport.com. Not only to register for the big contest that Phil's giving away, some wonderful Christmas thing. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. A little plum pudding in his bowl, Dan Lopez says. But to just to go over to Briar Report and just check out all the great information, the articles, the links to YPTC channels, the bloggers. Donald Hughes I believe Donald runs that Voodoo Report. I'm assuming he does, because the last live video, he was talking about he wanted to review every Sutliff 504C aromatic English. Bob Barnes. I'm so ADD. That's good stuff. So he wanted to do Voodoo review on everything that's going to be included in the giveaway for the great 2018 Christmas giveaway from BriarReport.com. And so we're going to talk about them. I'm going to show them off. I'm not going to spend too much time. Get on it. Don't go now. Keep watching this video, because we're going to talk about holiday blends too. So, housekeeping. I am smoking this lovely little brushed billiard from Stanwell. This thing smokes aromatics like a charm. Did I tell you I'm smoking an aromatic? What am I smoking? Well, I don't want to tell you just yet. Not yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, because I wanted to, you know, over the summer, I started those, I do too, TP. I love those Stanwell brush too. They're great price. They're great smokers. Cal Delta Piper's with us. He's relaxing before he has to go to work. I'm relaxing because I'm going to be knocking. Well, I really knocked off about 15 minutes ago. How you doing, Walter? Good to see you too. But I'm going to tell you what I'm smoking in a little bit, because part of what I want to talk to you about today is some of the holiday blends. Having done the Jeff the Chef, how are you? Having done the top 5 list over the summer, I didn't really want to gather a top 5 list of holiday blends, and the reason is kind of sad actually, because you know a lot of blenders and companies out there have, I'm assuming, gotten away from doing the holiday blends because, well, the FDA deeming stuff, right? I mean, it's just a pain in the patootie to make that happen if the FDA moves forward with all the stuff they've threatened to move forward with. So that really stinks. For instance, somebody correct me if I'm wrong if you're out there watching and you know about this, but I don't think Peterson has put out a Christmas blend this year, and I think they've done that, oh goodness gracious, for years past. I know they had a Christmas blend in 2017. I don't think they've got one out in 2018. So that's why I didn't want to do a top 5 list, because it's just really it's kind of crummy that we're not able to do that. You know, then we got all our good blends that ain't there no more. How you doing, Mark in Rhode Island? I'm so easily distractible. You know, like McClellan ain't there no more, right? And I mean, who doesn't want some Christmas cheer? My goodness gracious, those McClellan Virginias. Or, you know, one of my favorites, and in fact, Mark in Rhode Island had sent me over a tin of Holiday Spirit. I just love that stuff. That's one, if you got it in your cellar, folks, smoke it over this time. That's good all year round, I'll just tell you. But it's a wonderful holiday mix. It's got that little alcohol bourbony kind of topping to it. It's got a nuttiness in there. Holiday Spirit by McClellan, if you can get a hold of it, I'm telling you, even if you're not an aromatic person. A lot of times people are not aromatic persons because aromatics can easily burn hot, and they don't usually translate from a tin note or bag note or jar note to the flavor. Hey there, Ralph. All right. He faded. But anyway, Holiday Spirit's one of those ones, when you sniff that tin, hello there, Peddler Piper, you're going to get that flavor that you're smelling, which is absolutely, it's just wonderful. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So if you got it, smoke it. So that's why I didn't want to do the top 5, because, you know, that's the kind of stuff that would be on there. I jotted down a couple of other things. Last year, in the fall, matches 860. I didn't do the matches part long enough, did I? Matches 860. He did a review of Lane's HGL, which I was enjoying last time I did a live video. And he said, you know, stink up the house with it because it smells good for the holidays. And he's absolutely right. So that's you know, not necessarily set out to be a holiday blend, but there it is. It's a wonderful holiday blend. But there's some that are, you know, specifically sort of deemed as holiday blend, and you can get them still. And if you can, go ahead, and I recommend you try and snag you some. For instance, one of the ones that comes to mind for me is a lot of people know about Strauss Tobacconist and their fall blend around Halloween and such called Sleepy Hollow. That's incredible. I mean, that's a wonderful aromatic with pumpkin spice. But they got a Christmas blend too, named for the good King I never can say that name right. Wenceslas. That's what it's called, Wenceslas. And that's a lovely little holiday blend. If you can get a hold of some of that from Strauss, get you some. You're going to enjoy it. It's wonderful for the holidays. Boswell, somebody posted that a few moments ago. Boswell's Christmas cookie, if you like an aromatic, is a wonderful tasting aromatic. Very, very nice. Great room note. You can get you a hold of some of that. What else is out there? You know, with the demise of McClellan's, I'm finding myself kind of stretching and trying new stuff. And I'm one who, I'm going to just be honest about this, for a long time, I didn't avoid them, but I had shied away from C&D. I had found some of their blends to be a little bit on the harsher side. And that was the case actually with this holiday blend that I had tried by them. called Golden Days of Yore. Look at little Santa smoking his pipe on that tin. Isn't that kind of cool? But let me tell you, there was a topping on this that was just fantastic. And they even have a little YouTube video where they show you how they make the topping and what the ingredients are and everything. And it smells wonderful. I just found that the tobacco burned a little bit hot, a little bit harsh. But I had put it away for a couple of years and then went back to the jar and smoked it and thought, whoa, whoa, this improved with age. And so I got myself a couple of more tins, and I had to open the tin up back in the spring, I think it was. And there it was again. It just wasn't, hey Frank, it just wasn't, it just hadn't mellowed the way that stuff that sat in a jar for a couple of years had. So I got real clever. And I tried to do my own stoving. So I baked myself a tin, 190 degrees for X amount of, I don't know. I went and watched a bunch of videos, figured out how to try to do that. And all I did was expand that can. It got bigger. I let it sit for a couple more months and tried it again. And it helped, folks. It helped a little bit. But what you need to do with this C&D Golden Days of Yore, here it is you need to get it. You need to open the tin. You need to throw that tin into a mason jar, seal it up, and just let it sit. Every now and then, maybe open it up, take a whiff, shake it around. If you want to sneak a bowl, even though it's July, go ahead and do that. Give it a year or two of aging, and this will mellow out. That flavor from that topping is going to diminish a little bit, but still be present enough to give you that holiday flavor, and you're going to enjoy it. It just needs some time. So that's my recommendation on that. Now, since I was on that C&D sort of thing and telling you about that reminds me of a different C&D, Jolly Old Saint Nick. No, not Jolly Old Saint Nick. What was their other? Someone Help Me. They had another Christmas. Oh, corncob pipe and a button nose. And all I can tell you is there's nothing that can help that tobacco. It really, I just didn't like it. You know why I didn't like corncob pipe and a button nose? It was that cube cut. It reminded me of when I was a kid, I had a fish tank, an aquarium, and you sprinkle a little fish food in there. That's what that stuff looked like, the little cube cut stuff. And I just don't like loading my pipe up with that. I don't like that cut. I didn't really like that flavor. Corncob pipe and a button nose, if I find a tin of that, maybe I'll give it to somebody, because I think I got a tin still somewhere in the cellar. Didn't like it. But this year, for a holiday blend, C&D came out with this jolly old St. Nicholas. And you know who he is, right? There he is. Well, look at that. It's not as cool of a Santa, actually. I don't think, anyway, as that one who's smoking his little pipe and looking. But anyway, folks, let me tell you what. Right out of the tin, this stuff smokes really nice. I mean, really nice. The beauty of this is it's got a wonderful tin note. If you go on tobaccoreviews.com, you're going to see that it's got this flavor, that flavor, some orange liqueur, blah. I'm not getting all that. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. I don't get all of those flavors out of this thing, but what I do get from it, I really like. And here's the thing, for an aromatic, it burns so nicely, so cool, and so flavorful. So, and right out of the tin. I mean, right out of the tin. You know, first year out, didn't have to age this stuff. Been enjoying it. It does really well in a corncob pipe too. I'm smoking it today. I was cleaning. That's what I got in my pipe. Padre smoking the jolly old St. Nicholas in the Stanwell. And of course, I'm not able to keep it lit because I'm talking. And I'm going to light it up right now using, I'm not really going to use this. I just want to see if he's watching. And you know who you are. You know who you are. I got a lighter. Put a little flame to that and do a little tamping. Purdue Piper says he's going to get himself some Sleepy Hollow and Wenceslao. I don't know that you can get a hold of the Sleepy Hollow. I want to say they stop selling it every year on October 31st. Don't quote me on that. Maybe you still can't get it. Don't know. Not so sure about that. But how about you? Do you have a favorite holiday blend, or are there certain blends you like to smoke during the holiday season, even if they're not attributed to, formally as being holiday blends? I'd like to know. I'd like to see if maybe there's something I don't have that would be worth trying this holiday season. Now, speaking of the holidays and the holy days and Christmas and all that good stuff, unless you've been living under a rock, you already know that Briar Report.com is doing a wonderful 2018 big old Christmas giveaway, and what you should do is get yourself registered for that. The rules are basically, there are no rules. You don't have to jump up and down and backwards and make videos and run through the parts screaming or anything like that. You just go over to BriarReport.com. You'll see a link on the front page. It'll bring you over to their their 2018 Christmas giveaway. You'll see my picture. You're going to have there's a couple of words from me telling you about all this good stuff that's in there. I do believe Voodoo Report is wanting to take every single item that's in the Christmas giveaway package. And let me show you that. Look at this. Look how well wrapped it is and everything. Isn't that fancy schmancy? Look at that. Gorgeous. This is what the winner's going to get. And Voodoo Review wants to do a little review on every single thing that's in there. So I'm going to do it real quickly. The Briar Report Directory of Presenters is awesome, says Duke City Piper. You, sir, are correct. So here's some of the stuff that's going to be in there. Now, one of the things, you heard me talking about that jolly old St. Nicholas. You're going to get a tin of that. Not the tin I'm smoking. I've got my own tin. You can get an unopened tin. That's going to be in the package if you are the wiener. You're also going to get a tamper. This lovely 8 Deco tamper. Look at that thing. It's got the holes in it right there. So when you tamp down, you can still, you can puff on your pipe and get some air drawn through it. It's a wonderful instrument. It's brand new. It's going to be in your box. You're going to get this nifty little brand new pipe stand. You sit that on your desk. You put your pipe on it. So, you're typing or you're on the phone. You can lay your pipe down for a second. You can never have enough of these. You're going to get a big old pack of pipe cleaners. Check this out. I got to lay my pipe down to open this box to show this to you. You're going to get a Zippo lighter. Not just a Zippo lighter, but because this is the BriarReport.com 2018 Christmas giveaway, you're going to get a Christmas Zippo. Check that out, huh? I mean, that is just, look how beautiful that is. Look at that. How colorful. It says Merry Christmas. That's going to be in the winner's present. You're going to have that under your tree waiting for you. And of course, the big prize in there is the 2018 Peterson commemorative Christmas pipe. And Phil at Briar Report, it says it just lit up. You're live. Phil was so kind to allow me to put this package together, and yet he's the sponsor of it, and he said, you know what, you need to pick out a Peterson 2018 commemorative Christmas pipe. And I said, really, I can pick any one? He says, yeah. And man, I love the Peterson 999. I've got several of them. I've got one of my favorites. I've got the Dracula Peterson 999. That's a wonderful Halloween pipe. But you're going to get the 2018 Peterson Christmas pipe in the 999 model. Look at that beautiful, it's lovely brown rusticated bowl. It's a Rhodesian shape, this 3/4 bent. It's got that lovely, I call that the gold P, but I guess it's really not gold. It's meant to match this copper band. I mean, this thing is just gorgeous, and it's so well made. I mean, you can just feel how nicely constructed this pipe is. Does not require a filter, and that is also going to be in the winner's Christmas box, package, present. I don't know what you call that. It's a holiday celebration brought to you by Phil and the BriarReport.com. There's also BriarReport.org, which is the online magazine. Guys, I'm telling you what, and gals, if you've not been over there, don't go over there just to register. Do that because you want to get yourself a chance at winning at this. But go ahead and over there and just check out all the information. I mean, it is I said this the other day, it's a treasure trove of online information for the pipe smoker. And if you're serious about our little lifestyle, our little hobby, you're gonna want to bookmark BriarReport.com and just keep checking back every day because there's always new stuff. It's an aggregate site. There's always new stuff being added to it. There's news about the FDA. There's news from around the world. There's news about a cigar shop that might be opening in some town near you. There's bloggers that are linked there. As someone said earlier, the YTPC directory. He says Phil's got listed as the unofficial directory, I guess, because there's maybe some folks he doesn't know about that he's missing, but he'll put it up there if he finds out about them. But it's a wonderful resource for the pipe smoker. So go over to BriarReport.com. Get yourself registered. Now listen, we said there's no rules. You don't have to make a video response to my video or anything like that. But don't try and cheat. Don't stuff the ballot box and try and put yourself in there 50,000 times because the staff over at Briar Report, they're gonna know. Why? Because you got an IP address, dummy. And they're gonna tell that you've been trying to enter yourself 50,000 times. A merry package. Very merry package. Mark in Rhode Island says he is correct about that. So don't cheat, because you know what? We're just gonna throw you out. Now, again, as we said on Friday, yeah, there's no rules, but folks, there are laws. So if you're not of age, you're not going to win. Well, let me put it this way. If you're not of age and you win, I'm going to send you to pipe cleaners because that's legal. I'm going to keep all the rest for myself. So don't do that. Don't be a dummy. But get on over there. Get yourself registered because all parts of the world, too. No guarantees, but everything in our power will be done to get this shipped to you, even if you live over in Timbuktu. I don't even know where Timbuktu is, but if Timbuktu has what do you call those folks? Customs officials. You got to deal with them if it gets hung up there. Okay, I mean we can't do everything for you, but this is an incredible prize package for the holidays 2018. Now you got till you got a little bit over a week left to do this. On December the 8th, we're going to do a live video right here on my channel, and we're going to pull the winner randomly from everybody who's been listed and assigned a number and such that's gotten on there. And that's how we're going to find out who the big winner is. And we're going to get that shipped over to you. So I just can't believe how nice this package is. I can't. I'm so blessed that Phil reached out to me and proposed that I be the sponsor for it. I want to thank him for that. It's truly an honor to be working with BriarReport.com and to be the host of this particular giveaway. Absolutely blessing. Let me tell you what else I am enjoying today. Not only am I staying well with the C&D Jolly Old St. Nicholas, I got some black coffee going on in my black Country Squire coffee mug. Shout out to John David and Bo and the boys over there. And this tobacco that I'm bragging on today, this Christmas, this Jolly Old St. Nicholas, it goes so well with coffee. I'm not usually a guy who smokes a pipe first thing in the morning. I prefer to do it in the afternoon or evening time and such. But I could truly see how this would be a wonderful, you can smoke this stuff any time of the day, but I could truly see it pairs so well with coffee, how you could wake up, pour yourself a cup of Java and enjoy a bowl of this C&D jolly old St. Nicholas. Does anybody know when the Feast of St. Nicholas is? Anybody? I'll wait. Let's see. Purdue Piper. Purdue Piper is talking about Missouri Meerschaum, and I know that Purdue Piper is a good Catholic boy. So December 6th, thank you, sir. All right, I'm taking your word for that. I know it's in December, and I don't really know when it is. It'll pop up on the lectionary, though. Thanks, Purdue Piper, you saved me. But listen, it's December the 7th, Friday, that we're going to be pulling that winner, and you're going to want to tune into the site, BriarReport.com. You're going to want to check that, because that's going to tell you the exact time that we're going to do the live YouTube broadcast to let you know who the winner is going to be. Man, this is so much fun. I've been trying to yak and get all this information out, and I'm seeing all these little pop-ups over here of people chatting and saying things, and it's hard to keep up with. The other day I had I had a second phone that I could watch. Aces.gr. Am I saying that right? He says, good evening, Padre. Well, good evening, sir. Where are you? Because where I am, I guess I still think it's afternoon. Yo, Padre, glad to be here. JJD Sports 2012, we're glad to have you here. London Calling with Simon says, sup, Aces. Sup, London Calling. How are you, sir? How you doing, Simon? All right, he's in Greece. That would explain GR. Wow, Greece. What time is it over in Greece? Hello from Baltimore, says the beardless Piper. Over here we got about, what is it, 4:45 or something around that time in the evening, late afternoon, heading into the evening. And London, Simon, I'm assuming if it's 4:45 here, it's about 9:45 where you are. Is that right? Oh, he wrote this in some kind of military time. 00 45. So is that midnight for 12:45 in the morning? Is that what we're talking about? 45 minutes past midnight? Man, I'm an American. I don't know that fancy way of talking. And don't get me started on metric, because I don't understand that either. But I got Google, so I need to know how many inches, centimeter, blah, blah. 10:45, London Calling with Simon says. Man, what are you doing up so late? Goodness gracious, you got a little touch of the insomnia, huh? If you want to watch a funny video, he put it military time. We call it military time over here in America, 22:45. If you want to watch a funny video I put up over the summer, I had an experience with the prescription medication Ambien, where I took it and I sleep ordered on it, and got a beautiful pipe out of it. It was wonderful. It just showed up magically in the mail. I'm like, whoa, how did I get this? And I kind of sort of remembered that maybe I took that medicine to go to sleep and maybe quite didn't go to sleep. 2.45 centimeters equals an inch. Thank you, Purdue Piper. He saves me on a liturgical calendar and on the metric system. That is one smart Piper. I wish I would have been keeping this stuff lit, because, man, usually, I'll tell you, the first bowl of it I had it in a corn cob, and was having a cup of coffee. The bumbling Piper's with us, and wasn't really paying much attention to it, wasn't smoking it real hard, and it just, on charring light, it just kept going. I mean, it is really, it stays lit when it's got proper attention. Obviously, if you're making a video and you're talking and yakking and trying to read what people are texting in and such, you're not paying attention to it, it's going to go out on you. But the other night when I tried it for the first time, like I said, in a corn cob, it tasted incredible, and it stayed lit, and it was just wonderful. And I had another bowl with Mark VV from YTPC. Mark in Rhode Island says 12:06. Are you just getting in on St. Nicholas Feast Day? What, did you run to Google on AOL dial-up and you just got that 5 minutes later? Purdue Piper already gave us the answer. I don't know what else he was referencing if he said 12:6. London calling. He's talking to somebody else. Really, you're gonna have a conversation on my channel? That's okay, I don't mind. It's kind of like a bunch of guys and gals getting together at a pub, you know, and so there might be like a kind of a big conversation going on among some folks, and maybe a little smaller conversation over here. Somebody's lighting up their pipe or grabbing a pint or a shot of whiskey or something, and so that's all good. This is just part of what we do, right? I mean, that's why we're a community. That's why we are the YouTube pipe smoking community. I want to again give my shout out and my thanks and gratitude to Phil at Briar Report. He has put together an incredible Christmas package, and I'm so grateful for him. He's a great guy. He's got a great website. This is a great giveaway that he's doing. So if you have not registered for it, go ahead, put your name down once. And look, here's the deal. On the spot where it says name, if you're not comfortable putting your real name, that's okay. If you want to use your Twitter handle or your YouTube channel name or whatever, that's okay. What we really do need, though, we got to have a good email address on you, because that's how we're going to have to contact you to be able to know that we're really contacting the winner to get the mailing address and that sort of thing. So please use a workable email address, and don't stuff the ballot box. Don't be goofy like that. So, hey, Briar Report's chime in. Thank you, Padre, but you're doing all the work. Man, listen, I tell you what, if this is what you call work, I'm living the good life, because I'm just sitting here with a cup of coffee and a nice bowl of C&D's Jolly Old St. Nicholas, and I'm just yapping away and watching these guys have a conversation over here in a different part of the... It's almost like they're in my little study over here. I was likening it to a bar, but that's okay. So yeah, you know, if you don't want to put your real name down or something, that's all cool and it's wonderful. The other thing I want you to know, and this is coming directly from Briar Report, directly from Phil, this is not any kind of an attempt to harvest email addresses to start spamming you with Briar Report newsletters, or he doesn't do anything like that. I've encouraged him to. I said he needs to send out a little newsletter. That's not where he is with the Briar Report. So you don't need to worry about that. When the contest is over, the bleep bitch, that bleep, oh, did I say a bad word? That did not come out right. Bleach bit. Holy smokes. Padre made a Freudian slip, because you know who's associated with bleach bit. He's going to bleach bit it. He's going to get rid of all that stuff. He's not going to hold on to your email address or any of that sort of thing. And it's really nothing personal that's being asked for. It's not like we're asking for your birthday and your social security number. I mean, if you want to shoot me that information and let me steal your identity, that's cool. No, I wouldn't steal your identity. Don't be a dummy on the internet. Play safe out there. Well, listen, gang. This has been a blast. I love this live. And I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you why I really love doing the live videos, because I don't have any post-production work. I don't have to now go in here and put my little lower third up. Padre Piper. It doesn't come up on there. Big whoop. I don't have to, you know, upload it and spend time rendering it before I upload it. I'm going to turn off the button in a moment, and after I sign off, and there it is. People can come back and watch it again if they want, or people who weren't able to catch it while it was live will be able to watch. That's really why I like doing these live streams. It's a little bit on the easier side. Pipe acquisition disorder does not help that mark in Rhode Island. I don't know that it really is help for PAD or TAD. So, hey, listen, folks, I hope whatever you're going to be enjoying this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you are as you're watching this, if you're going to be lighting up a nice bowl of something, or maybe enjoying a cigar, or maybe you're not smoking today, whatever it is that you're doing, though, I hope that it's bringing you great joy and great pleasure, and I hope that you're keeping the eyes of your heart wide open to find all the blessings in your life. We just had Thanksgiving here, our holiday in America and the USA. And folks, gratitude, it's an attitude that you need to find yourself in, because when you open the eyes of your heart and you find all the blessings in your life, I'm telling you, there's a spiritual law about that. If you find a blessing and you thank God for it, you're going to find another one. It just keeps expanding. You keep seeing all the more blessings in your life. So look for those blessings. Give thanks for them. Be in an attitude of gratitude. Until we talk again, allow me to sign off by wishing you and yours God's peace, God's grace, and God's blessing. Padre, Piper, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Thank you, Phil. You have a good evening too, sir. Where's the off button?